Okay, it's 25th of May 2019 and about 9:30. It was blue skies earlier, but it's somewhat more overclouded now. Okay, aim of today, I need to get a piece of wood up at the very top here. I can get a bit closer. Basically in up there. So we can fix it in the batten, acting as a batten, so we can have stuff come down. Also try and get the bit above the roof there, so it deflects the rainwater off. Then mainly I'm planning to concentrate on around here and fix the battens on. The other end also needs to be sanded down and painted. That needs another coat of paint. So we have battens coming down and the wood that goes along the top here to hold the top of the batten, and I've got some bits for the bottom. So basically lots of battening all around on this one, and see how we can get on. Anyway, but first of all I've got to sort out my mirror. For some reason it decided to come unstuck, so cobwebs. So this is a bit shiny, but it's not actually. I think it's some sort of heat and glue, I'm not sure exactly, but anyway, need to put the mirror back on, which is currently sitting in the drawer there. So clean it all up. I've got some tape stuff, and we will get that back, so at least I can see where I've been. Anyway, onward. Okay, one mirror stuck back in. Hopefully it should hold. I'll put it in with this sort of double-sided foam tape stuff, mounting tape as they call it. It's supposed to hold 5 kilos and for external use. So hopefully that should be enough to keep it in place. Just got to go in and adjust it to make sure I can see out the thing now. Okay, onward. Okay, I'm currently up the ladder, and I've put the first of these bits of wood on. I haven't finished it yet. I've got to put these bolts just in. They haven't actually been screwed in. I put the screws in. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that one up there. I thought that was going to be a problem. I've got to fill it out, and the whole thing's will be painted. Obviously, I've got to put those two bolts on as well. And this will be, well, the first of 4. Okay, onward. Okay, the first piece up, and fill that a little. Well, use the filler to fill it out. Although I'm not sure why I bothered with the bolt holes, since I'm not going to see those because they're underneath. They're only really drilled it recessed because I need it flat for the cladding that's going on. Okay, next we have to do that piece along there, and then hopefully paint it all. Work. I've got to do the other side first. Onward. Okay, that's now all completed along there and all filled out. Obviously I haven't bothered with the bolts because you won't see them. I did that side, I think I don't need to, so I haven't bothered on this side. I've also sanded down and painted the eave under there. Actually, I've missed a spot. Oh dear. If I can get grey, I can get some, cover it with grey when I finally get that far. Okay. It's currently 3. No, it's 2. No, it's not 3. It's 2:55. Okay, onward. Okay, that's another bit up. Obviously not filled at the moment. I'm actually thinking I'll put the other one, last one up first, and then fill the whole lot. It's been along quite nicely, I think. Hopefully get this thing finished today, so I can then start painting other things tomorrow and do the other bits. Anyway, it's 4:15. Well, no, it's 11 minutes past 4. Okay, onward. Bye. Okay, that's the last bit, well, batten at the top finished. I'll try and come over this side because facing that way, go any further back and you get the sun. Right, I've got to obviously sand it down and paint it over. and then we can start on the bottom one. And so maybe if I'm more likely just do an end, start with an end and work that way. So we start with this wall or something, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, I've got to tidy up. Well, I've got to put everything into the shed for the moment. Go get my wife and then come back and tidy up. Wood. Okay, it's now Sunday the 26th of May 2019, about 10:20 in the morning. I just didn't get a chance to do anything more yesterday, so everything's just been dumped. I didn't even get a chance to pack everything away, so it's just been left here. Well, anyway, what we're going to do today, hopefully, is get the indicator on the car replaced. Remember, it's having a bit of getting a bit sticky. Well, not sticky, but it just keeps on flipping around, a bit too loose. So here we have a, well, in fact, not new, it's second hand, and we will install that in the car. Onward. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought. Basically, it's a matter of removing this plastic cover. You have to undo the bottom plastic cover as well. Otherwise you won't be able to get to the thing to unclip it. Or get the thing to unclip it, which is underneath there. And, oh, actually, I just put that not quite right. And then it's a matter of unclipping it. Unclipping the wires from it, which is a little clip thing as well, which is actually the most difficult bit, because you don't want to break it. So in fact I just needed a bit more force than I was actually willing to put initially, and then put the new one in. Slightly annoying thing is it took the garage twice, which, since it was under a warranty at the time, I didn't want to do it myself. That means, since I got it from Milton Keynes, it means taking it back to Milton Keynes twice in order to get this thing fixed, and they didn't. Or rather, it seemed to work for a little while, then stopped. Whereas for well, I think it was about less than a tenner. But admittedly, it's second hand. I imagine that the garage would have put a new one if they had to put it in. So for less than a tenner, you get the whole thing fixed, and only about 30 minutes work. Okay, on with the next thing. Bye. Okay, the next thing on the agenda is to replace this mirror, which, remember I mentioned the lady hit with her door that was already cracked slightly, but now it's even more cracked and broken. So replacing the whole thing, because it's I couldn't get just the cover, and I think it's a bit funny anyway, something not quite right. So for £19.95 I managed to get the whole thing, including the right colour. Couldn't even get a cover of the right colour anyway without buying the whole thing. So anyway, so just should be a matter of simply cover thing pulls off, though unfortunately the clips are a bit weakish, and that one broke, and I think I broke that last time I took this thing apart. And we need to undo these 3 bolts, take it off, put the new one on, clip it back in, put the cover back on. Might need to glue it. I didn't glue it last time. Put the cover back on, and hopefully we're then operational. Again, another hopefully small minor job. Okay, onward. Okay, there we are. One wing mirror replaced. That's looking a lot nicer. Again, not perfect, but it is second hand, and from a car that is I guess about the same age as this one. Also, I've given a little bit of rub over here. It's okay, there's a couple of little marks still, and a little bit of grease in there, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's the overall thing is, how many years old? 52, so that's 17 years old, this car. Not doing too badly for its age. Okay. Oh, by the way, one thing I did learn, there's a connector block in here. What you need to do is connect it up before you put the wing mirror on, not after. Otherwise, you'll have an awful lot of difficulty connecting it up, as I found out. So remember, connect it up, then put the wing mirror on. Otherwise you're going to have to try and fiddle inside, which I eventually managed to achieve. So I was almost getting to the stage of removing the mirror again. Anyway, onward. Okay, one other slight annoying problem I've been having is that the remote doesn't work. I originally thought that basically the problem is when you click on it there was nothing. You really had to push down hard, and to the point where it didn't work at all on the switches. So I've now got some new little switches, replaced them. Also replaced the case, well this part of the case, this bit has obviously got the key in it, which is much more difficult. And it now doesn't work at all. Just checked on the my other key, and the remote works on that fine. So, and I've checked on the internet how to program the remote, or sorry, synchronize the remote. As opposed to program, it's slightly different. And basically, absolutely nothing. It's like this thing, maybe there's actually a problem within the remote itself. Means replacing the remote, which then means having to reprogram it, which is slightly more complex, and well, in order to get a dealer or something to do it. So I've been living with it, just sort of using the key as opposed to using the remote for the last year and a half, so I'll just have to carry on doing so. Anyway, onward. Okay, it's nearly 5. Hoping to get a bit more painting done, but I didn't. I managed to finish the sanding. Well, I've sanded down the bits of this side and the other side. But then started painting, it started to rain. In fact, really awful black clouds. Well, black clouds. So what I'm doing is I'm even putting the battens on. If it rains, it's me getting wet. And it has done a few times. So basically I've done the top one, the 2 ends, and I'm putting this bit on here. I've still got to somehow get bits going down here and the bottom, and then some bits going across, and so on. Anyway, onward. Okay, it's now gone 6, in fact about 3 minutes past, and I've more or less got to finish for today, but there's some things like cooking dinner I need to do. I haven't got all the battens up. I need to do that one still. Down the other side, there's a sort of an interesting bit. Obviously you can't screw into the metal. The metal comes out, so I made carved a little gap down. I filled it on the other side with epoxy putty, and boy, that stuff does not go solid quickly. It's now in a sort of like very just in a semi-pliable state at the moment. I need to put it. Got to that semi-pliable state rather quickly. I had difficulty getting it in, as you can possibly tell down by here. Anyway, I shall pack up. This will be the last video for today. Tomorrow's a bank holiday, so I shall continue, and hopefully get all this battened up, at least on this particular bit here. Onward. Bye. Okay, it's now Monday the 27th of May 2019 and about 8:36. I'm going to put the cross pieces over, work them around these holders. So I've cut a piece here that will go along there, and I've cut a small slot out of it to hold that piece, and basically put more around here and a similar thing on those ones. Also got to put ones up here. So this is quite a complex area, which is why I'm doing it first. So I'll put the bottom on and everything else. But basically, enough battens to hold everything securely. But we need to paint over it, and then paint around the eaves for everything. And I don't think we can get the grey coat today, because I still need the white to dry. So grey's going to have to wait until next week. And if I get any more time, I'll then put the battens on, or start doing some other battens. But I don't think I'm going to have enough wood. Anyway, onward. Okay, it's quite a few hours later. I forgot what I cut a piece to go along here. But I forgot, of course, that got this bit here, which is the beam that goes up and supports the fence that's going to go over to this beam here, concrete beam. So I put that in, and now I'm going to put 2 pieces one on either side, and then somehow create some bits around this lock. Sorry, not lock, well, sort of port for lock. And obviously have some other ones going horizontally over so I can support the cladding. And then again, similar thing on this side, but obviously longer pieces. Oh, and then I've got the bottom bits on as well. Anyway, onward. Okay, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon now. I've got the verticals, got the base done. I've even epoxy putted the holes, apart from the top one where I ran out of epoxy putty. I'm now bolted on the horizontals. So I've just done this one and that one, and I'll do effectively the other side as well. And then when we finished all that, we're going to go to the other side over there. Onward. Okay, now maybe, well, there's a couple of bits left, but mostly it's ran out. I've put all the battens on this side. I've still got more to do on that side. Put the one at the top. Obviously I've got the bits going down, and I've got the one along the bottom, and the cross pieces, and all those other things. But I also sanded these down. So now I'm going to pack everything up. There's a right mess here. The inside is even more of a mess. See, everything's all over the place. Okay, tidy everything up, and then I can do some painting. Get this whole lot white. Okay, onward. Okay, that's everything painted. Well, I can paint all the battens on this part of the shed. Obviously, no battens. Well, in fact, only one down there. I need to sort out some more along here. And I painted all the bits underneath on both sides. So now they need the grey paint, which I can't do today because obviously that paint's still wet. In fact, I'm running out of things to do today. Which A, I've got the equipment, or bits of material for, or B, I've got time for. I mean, I do need to replace the bushes on the steering on there. In fact, not suspension on there. But it's not one of these things that's really desperate. It's just a bit more play than it should have. But that's going to take more than the time I've got available. So I've had them actually for quite a long time. Sitting currently in the drawer down here. Where are we? Nope, wrong drawer. Here we are, suspension. They need to be fitted at some point. But anyway, that's for another day. So I'm finishing today. Okay, I'll see you I guess next week. Bye.